Hold on, baby. Good morning, good morning. I think I'm frozen though. Hold on. I think I'm trying to. Okay. I think I'm frozen on Instagram. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just trying to get my tech right. I hope you are having a fantastic morning so far. Today we are talking about what is a community manager. And as soon as I can get here we go. I was over here frozen on Instagram. As soon as I can get my tech going, let me know if you can see me and you can hear me. And let me know if we're good. It might be a little dim on Instagram. Just let me know if you guys can see me and hear me, okay? And we're going to dive right in. So if you're new to me, welcome. My name is Tina Martin Chandler. I am a solopreneur business coach, and I help solopreneurs. I help corporate dropouts. I help really you if you are an expert in a particular field or topic or subject matter, and you really, really, really want to learn how to put the right systems and operations in place in your side hustle or in your business so that, hold on, baby, so that you can leave your 9 to 5 faster. Baby, put it down. Just put it down. Thank you. So you can leave your 9 to 5 faster. And today, what I really wanted to dig into, this was actually a question I got last week, and I've been getting it repeatedly from a few of you, is what exactly is a community manager? If you've never heard of a community manager before, I'm really going to break it down for you today and help you, more importantly, understand if you need one, if it's time for you to hire one, and if you're in the process right now of hiring somebody for your team and you're just not sure who that person needs to be, but you are serving but you're serving a handful of clients right now, you're trying to really juggle keeping your clients engaged and staying on top of that delight and service at the same time, then tune in because this will be a good video for you to watch. So first of all, if you're having the thought of, I need to hire a client care manager or I need to hire a program coach, okay? Just put a that's me in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments and let me know if that's you and you've been thinking about that, right? Now, the first thing is with both of those, with a client care manager or a program coach, right? You're in the right lane and you're thinking about hiring somebody to engage and care for your clients. You're in the right vein. You're thinking the right thing. But what I want you to take a look at for a second is this. What I want you to and my baby is if you guys hear Tobias, he's just eating his oatmeal this morning. Eat, babe. Tobias, eat. Thank you. What I want you to think about though is this. You're in the right vein, right? But step back, and I always say this, at this point, you're probably in the weeds of your business. And you're really just in the day-to-day of it. You're getting ready for some type of launch that you're about to do for the new, for the new year or the new quarter. You are, thinking about how you want to expand, how you want to grow, maybe some things you want to shed and let go of in your business, which is why you're hiring to begin with. You're probably thinking of some duties you don't want to be in charge of anymore, some ways you've been doing things inefficiently, and you want to, streamline the way you've been doing your work, right? And specifically doing your work around serving clients. So you're in the right vein, you're on the right track, or you're on the right street. However, when you're thinking about just client care or just program care, which is what a program coach would do, they would simply come into your program and help you in the role of being an assistant coach. What I want you to pause and think about is what other groups exist in your business that would need that same level of care, nurturing, and support. Because it's not just your clients, right? Who else would need that care, that nurturing, and that support? It's not just your clients. And so this is where you go from thinking about just client care to groups, to think about your groups, right? Your group care. Because answer that question for me, what other groups exist in your business that need that same level of nurturing or who you want to have that same level of engagement? More than likely it's your audience, right? You have some type of private group, Maybe you run some type of community where like your prospects go, your leads go, your leads go, where you encourage people to, book calls with you or apply for your program somewhere. Or if you do consulting, more than likely they have to do some type of meeting or schedule something with you to figure out if you would be the right consultant for them, if they would be the right client for you. So you have groups outside of just your clients. So when you start to think in groups like that, when you start to think in groups, now you say, okay, I could hire somebody just to focus on the group of my clients. What if I step back and I focus on the groups in my business as a whole? Because that same function that you want that person that you're going to hire to do for your clients, they can do for all the groups in your business. Now, this plays right into that budgeting piece that you're so concerned about, which rightfully so. You're a smaller company. You don't have, hundreds of thousands of dollars yet for payroll and to bankroll. Baby, slow down. Tobias, hold on. Sorry, guys. Slow down. You don't have that to like bankroll, a large team right now, rightfully so. Or more importantly, you don't have that to bring somebody in full time yet. You're not ready to go full time with somebody yet. More than likely, you hire someone, they're going to come in part time, very part time, start small. But of course, you want to open the option up and let them know they have an option to go full time in the business. So that's why I'm saying if you're going to go through all this effort to get somebody in, think about all your groups. Don't just focus on client care and don't just focus on client care. Think about all your groups, all your communities. So that's the first thing. The second thing is this. Now, once you switch your mindset to think about like groups, then you have to ask yourself, now the next question is, okay, what do I tell them to do? Like, what do I really delegate? Because I don't know. You don't know what to delegate, yeah? So when you don't know what to delegate, the next question is, okay, inside of my group of clients, and now that you've brought in the thought process around this inside of the groups in my business that need nurturing, my clients and my audience or community, right? They What's falling through the cracks with them? Like with your clients, maybe you're forgetting to send them welcome gifts. Maybe you are hold on, baby. Maybe you're forgetting to send them welcome gifts. Maybe you're forgetting to, you know, um, send them like little love notes for their birthday. Maybe when they graduate your program, you want to be able to really send them something like personal and celebratory and something that really shows your appreciation for the time they've invested in the program with you. You want to send them something, right, in the mail, something handwritten or really thoughtful or custom made. So those types of things you aren't really able to do because it's just you doing it right now, and you're relying on the power of your mind, which is powerful, but it can't remember everything. So those things are falling through the cracks for you. So what things like that are falling through the cracks because you're trying to manage it on your own. Is it client? What client delights? What service items are falling through the cracks? What are you really like dropping the ball on that you know if you implemented it into your business and into the way that you provide service, it would bump your service up, another 15-20%, which directly influences how long clients want to continue to work with you and how high that retention percentage is for you. So think about that. Like what's falling through the cracks for you in regards to your groups. And on the other side of that, I'm pretty sure the phone's ringing, but it's okay. On the other side of that, like outside of your clients, again, remember, we're thinking in groups. So think about your community, think about your audience, right? Think about your prospects. How do you want that person to feel from the day they find out who you are? They find you online, they find your YouTube video, they find your podcast, right? They find you on Instagram, they find you on LinkedIn. How do you want that person to feel from the day they find you on social media to the day that they inquire about working with you to the day they finish your program or your consulting packages? How do you want that person to feel? Right? What's the experience that you're looking to transfer to someone? Because you got to think about that from the day they become a prospect. It's not just about after they pay you money. It's about before that too. So in your groups, what's happening outside of your program. If you're, now this is for you if you were thinking about hiring a program coach. What else is happening? We know what needs to get done inside of the program. It's a lot of stuff, right? It's a whole lot of stuff, and I'm not diminishing or taking away from all of the work that needs to happen inside your program. I get it. You have a strong community in there. There's a lot of things that need to get done, but I want you just to keep in the back of your mind here what needs to happen across the board for the groups that you are managing in your business. Hold on. For the groups that you're managing in your business, right? So that's the next thing. What's falling through the cracks? If you're asking what do I need to delegate, the answer to that is what's falling through the cracks, right? There's a more in-depth explanation of that, of course, but ask yourself, like, what's really falling through the cracks? So now what I want to do is think, now that you have that in your mind, you've gone from just thinking about your clients to thinking about groups in your business in totality. Think about the nurturing that needs to happen in the groups in your business, your audience, your Facebook groups, your LinkedIn groups, your, maybe you have a Slack community, like your community's online period, right? Just think about your community's online period. Whether you have one or whether you're growing several, think about them. Then when you ask yourself, okay, what do I need to delegate? Ask yourself what's falling through the cracks, because that shows a clear, that's a clear cut. What's the word I'm looking for? That's a clear indicator, I guess you could say. Like, that's a clear indicator that you need to hire somebody to manage that role. Because if you skip over that and just focus on somebody for your client, I'm on the thing, baby. Hold on. If you skip over that and only have someone manage your clients, you're really going to be leaving out the opportunity you have for this person to manage your clients and your communities, period, or your groups, period, right? So let me do this. I'm gonna move to one more thing I want you to think about, and then I'm gonna read you the definition of what a community manager is. Because now the question becomes, okay, well, do I need to hire a community manager? We've talked about why you don't need a program coach. We've talked about why you don't need a client care manager. And in another video, I've even talked about why an integrator isn't the person you're looking for this particular role. Because although those roles have their own levels of importance, it doesn't fit what you may need for this season right now. Especially if you're someone who's like starting at the beginning point and you really don't have the capacity to hire somebody full time right now. Right? Tobias. No. I'm almost done. Hold on. So last thing here. Sorry guys, he wants to get out. Last thing here, right? The last thing with this. Now, with this person being able to come in with you part-time, you really want someone to build your group core with you. Hold on. He might start crying. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do a part 2 to this video, okay? So what I want you to do, answer those questions for me in the comments. And when we come back, the part 2 to this will be how to know if you need to hire a community manager or if you don't, okay? But answer this question for me. Based on what we just talked about so far, put a 1 in the comments if you think you need to hire a community manager. Okay, put a 1 in the comments, and then we'll come back and we'll do a part 2 to this. Okay. All right, guys. If you need any help with this, or if you have any questions, let me know. Send me a DM, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.